Okay, Stryker, thanks. Yeah, I will. Thanks again.
I didn't know Stryker was in Washington.
He is, but he talked to someone in his office in Denver. They're getting in touch with the highway patrol out there in case Barrett and Steve are headed that way.
Well, I don't think Barrett will take Steve back to that ranch with him.
Why not?
Well, I don't think he wants anyone to find them.
Maybe you're right. Where's Ginny?
She's in Steve's room.
And she told me that Barrett was here yesterday. I should have tracked him down and sent him on the next plane back to Denver.
You and Ginny had no idea that Barrett would take Steve.
Steve took all his track and basketball medals. I don't think I'll ever see him again.
What's that, Steve?
My track and basketball medals.
When we get settled, get you enrolled in school, you'll win a lot more of those.
Are we gonna live in Houston?
No, I don't think so.
Then where are we gonna live?
Well, we'll have to decide about that pretty soon, but first we're going to do a little fishing, okay?
But we have no tackle.
There's a whole cabinet full of tackle out in the back porch. I know all the best fishing spots in this lake. We'll take that boat, go down past the old railroad trestle and beyond the bend. It's beautiful down there.
Okay.
Why don't we go out and check on that tackle? What's the matter?
Mom saw me win all these medals. She went to all my track meets.
Well, she has Ryan Connor now. You and I have each other.
I wonder whether Mom misses me.
I doubt it. You told me she and Ryan were going to Acapulco on their honeymoon.
Yeah, they're gonna stay at Aunt Vicky and Uncle Stryker's house.
What's wrong?
I didn't tell Rena goodbye.
Well, when you write to Buddy, you can drop her a note, too.
Maybe I should do that right away.
Ah, there's plenty of time, son. Why don't we wait until we get settled somewhere?
And besides, I don't have any paper.
Yeah, I'll buy some later. Get myself all hooked up here. I'm going to have to fish with a towel.
That's the first train I've heard all morning. When I was a boy, there used to be a train passing through almost every hour.
Before I went to bed last night, I heard 2 trains.
Oh, yeah? Are you going fishing with me?
Sure.
Well, let's go then. What do you say?
Dad?
Yeah?
Why didn't Mom tell me herself that she didn't want me around anymore instead of writing it in that letter?
Well, I guess that she just didn't have time to talk to you, son. Where is the letter?
I don't know.
Well, didn't you bring it with you?
I thought I did, but I can't find it.
I told you to bring it with you, Steve.
Maybe it's in my jacket pocket. I'll look later.
I remember when you wrote this letter. You'd just come home from seeing the doctor. You were pregnant with Steve. Oh, how could Barrett use this letter to hurt his own son this way? Typing a new first page. To say that you and Ryan wanted children of your own and there was no room for Steve. And then putting it with this second page that has your signature so that he could verify the lie. I just don't understand how Barrett could do it.
I have this terrible feeling that I'll never see Steve again.
Ginny, Ryan's doing everything he can to find them.
Lord only knows where they are.
Cody, check with the airlines. There are no reservations for Barrett and Steve on any of the flights leaving Houston today or tomorrow.
You think maybe he could have made a reservation under someone else's name?
Well, that's true, but Barrett would have had to rent the car under his own name.
But what if he used a fake driver's license?
I don't think he would have gone to all that trouble.
Well, he sure as hell went to trouble to fake that letter.
Honey. Honey. We can't give up hope now.
I can't stand the thought of Steve thinking that I don't love him anymore.
Steve couldn't believe that.
By the time Barrett gets through with him, he will.
Kate's right. You and Steve are too close. He's always going to love you.
No, we weren't. Not lately. I should have spent more time with him. I should never have let him go on to that camp for a month and then come home right away and go with Buddy and Buddy Jr. on that camping trip. He probably thinks that I thought he was in the way.
Stop it. Now, Steve's always been a part of every decision you've made.
Here, drink some of this.
I have to call Buddy Jr. He must be so upset.
No. Raina called him last night. Everything's fine.
I'll get it.
He's fine.
Hello? Yes, he is. It's Cody from the state police.
Cody! Huh? Yeah, I'll call you later. Thanks. Police have found the place where Barrett rented the car. Come on, let's go.
Jenny and Ryan have gone to see the rent-a-car man. Well, maybe he'll give them some information that will help them. All right. Thank you. Yeah, goodbye.
Who was that, Grandma?
Wanda,
What was that you were telling her about a rent-a-car place?
Cody found out where Barrett rented the car.
Where?
I don't know. Jenny and Ryan flew out of here before they could tell me.
Grandma, I hired a private detective to find Barry. I want to give him a call.
Justin, you stay right where you are. You've done enough damage already.
I care about Steve.
Isn't it late for that now?
What do you mean? I've always been concerned about Steve.
You've never cared about anyone, Justin. You began to care for Steve when you decided to become a gentleman farmer.
It's not true, Grandma.
You started all this, Justin, by telling Barrett that if he'd sell you his shares of the ranch, you'd run Ryan out of town and you'd get Jenny back for him. When you couldn't deliver on your promise, then Barry...
Because of me, Barry went off the deep end? Is that what you're saying, Grandma?
I have to talk to Guy.
Grandma? I had no idea something like this would happen.
I know.
You better not hurt that kid.